Right, hello and welcome to VollGazzRacing Season 3 Junior Round 5 at Silverstone. We've got a full grid, and what is the weather going to be like? Sunny, so that's nice. So
Sunny
we have
Silverstone.
Jabbers and Nelson with us again, but Nelson
Hello.
will be speaking as much.
Hey, what's up, guys?
So we got Sheltex replacing JP for this round, and we've also got Chubb, who's taking the full ride at Suzuki, placing Corin.
It's a Corin, yes.
Yeah, and then Obsicity is replacing Jack. I think that's everything. So VTR out for his first lap.
Yep.
Through cops. Nicely done. And now into Maggots and Beckett. He ends the first set. Though he doesn't end the third sector, he sets the bike up. About Matthias, yeah, he's now into sector 2 down the straight, heading towards Stowe. And now down into the chicane. And now going through the sector 2 point, he will go red since he's the first person to go through there, as some person's going to race, getting a warning from Nelson. Again, I guess that was for track limits.
Yeah, so it's a bit glitched there, but it's for Jack Berman.
Okay.
Yeah, for some reason on my screen I think it was the same for Jackie. It didn't come up showing who actually got the penalty. So
yeah,
it shows for me as well. It sometimes does it for some reason.
Yeah, I think it's suddenly first time it does it, then hopefully the second time it won't do it. So Matthias now down the straight into the final sector, 3 corners to negotiate, as AC Slayer has had a fall somewhere.
Yep.
And now round penultimate corner, firing the KTM.
Yep.
And round Woodcut.
Shelt's just coming round Brooklands now and into
line.
left field.
55.5.
So Matthias' teammate Shelt's coming round left field now, coming to end his lap. He is on the reverse mobility. He's not quite on his teammate's pace, but let's see where he ends up. He comes across the line and he jumps to third. So
Chubb has gone second as well. Try and see who's first out of Lorenzo and Joey. It's Lorenzo. Oh god, you can hear someone's engine there. So here comes Lorenzo. Round Woodcut. He crossed the line and he goes second. Joey now on board the monster Yamaha. Oh my god! Runs on the curve and goes into third.
Yep.
That was not.
Now.
That's probably not a fun way to end the lap. Then he comes working across the line and he goes second.
Yep.
So Matthias the pace setter at the moment. VTR though, red sector 1.
Yep.
He showed potential this season, just hasn't really gone his way. Thought he'd be looking to make it for all the places to win, and this would be the right place to do it.
Definitely, he did say though prior to this race that he seems to be, because he was riding a Monster Yamaha last season when he was in the main class, and he says that he seems to be preferring the Yamaha just a little bit more than that Repsol, but he's still on a very good bike in this junior class, and he is actually, or looked to be one of the favourites to actually win or be a contender for the championship. But the past 3 races since the start of the season, he's had 1 or 2 good results, I believe, but he's been getting extremely unlucky at the starts of races, and he's just had a bit of bad luck so far. But he's hoping that he can get some good results and hopefully challenge for that title. But at the moment, Matthias is pretty far out in the championship lead.
Oh no, he's lost the front.
VTR loses the front. So
Jack Burman with a red sector 1.
Wow.
Wigan improving in sector 3. Oh, hang on, I just went on me. So me. No, that wasn't me. I don't know who that was. Wait, Joey, is that Wigan? Where is Wigan? Can't find Wigan on here. Wigan's disappeared.
Oh no.
He's down. I took all that time to find him, just to find him on the floor. And here comes Joey. Goes fourth. AC
Jack Burman running very wide, and he's still on another red sector.
Wait, here comes me across the line. Wide. He goes into 5th. AC Slayer. Now. AC goes 8th.
Jack should lose this lap, to be fair, because the line he took coming out of there was mental.
And he's gone. And Abscisity's crashed at the hairpin. The warning system's not working at all.
Nope.
Which is a problem. Matthias goes red sector 2 as he's now coming out of the hairpins. And it's another red sector. Could this be a 54? If you can absolutely nail the last sector, as he's got a bit of traffic. Hopefully it won't disturb him. And he's ran quite wide for the final left-hander. Abscissity is on the Idemitsu bike, I think. So that ain't gonna help him. As he's across the line, he does improve by 10. Yeah, he's on the Idemitsu.
Shouldn't be, should he?
No, he should be on the Castro one. Should be on the Castro bike, but oh well. Saya's gone second. VTR, where is he? He's just starting sector 4. Saya's crashed immediately after going second. So Saya looks to be a man who's shown good pace the past couple of races. Just in the race, just not had the luck, but hopefully this one can prove better.
Yeah.
There's me now, goes round Woodcut. And across the line and goes into 5th. VTR across the line. Goes second.
Wow.
Shell tips.
Just off the pace of Matthias.
Now into the final 3 corners. Decides to take another crash.
Lorenzo coming into
Shelts
left field right now.
Sheltex goes 8th.
Oh, hitting the curb, which has compromised his speed down line through left field, and he comes out of turn 17 now, and he comes firing it around the final corner, the flat out corner of the track, and he jumps into 3rd position on the front row, 0.4 off.
And he comes to the city. Down the straight, braking.
Oh.
Actually, now I can actually see the tyre wear for once.
Yeah, you can. Gets to experience the Chappers gets every week, so
yeah.
See what tyres are doing.
It's around the final corner for Abscissity. And he goes 11th. Is Joey is now going around the front. Just check where AC Slayer is. AC Slayer's behind on track. Should be somewhere in the 3rd sector as well. Joey crossed the line, he's lost it.
So we're halfway through the session currently. 11 out of the 12 riders have all set a lap. Jack Burman currently the only person not to his home Grand Prix as it is, as well as a few others on Grand Prix this weekend. The junior tends to be quite British filled, so you've the British riders, and here you've got Jack Burman, you've got Wigan, you've got VTR. There's at least a quarter of the field in here that have come from Britain as Jack pulls out of his lap. So a lot of these guys are at their home Grand Prix here, so they'll be hoping for a good result.
Yeah.
I believe Jack Bowman's also running a special number, a special 22, and a special helmet for this race as well. Looks like Wigan is as well. I don't know whether Wigan uses this helmet all the time.
Oh, Joey's
he
crashed.
could
I heard
also
that.
be using one as well.
Yeah, that helmet is new.
Yeah.
Definitely.
VTR Red Sector 2.
And Wigan using the same helmet actually, potentially. Looks like it.
So VTR now into the hairpins. The Sheltex has had a crash. So a lot of orange and red sects lighting up now. What's VTR going to do in the third sector? He goes orange. But Matthias didn't have the greatest of sector 4s. So if VTR can put it together, he might be able to leapfrog Matthias into first place and take his first pole position.
Yep.
Would be great for his home race as well.
I mean, it looks like he's going to get a bit of slipstream as well. So here we go,
He's looking real good through that
sets the Honda up, round the final corner.
This could be pole.
This could be pole.
It is
And
pole.
he
Let's
goes
go pole.
Nice.
Chubb's crashed somewhere. Wigan now going round the final 2 corners as Matthias has gone red in sectors 2 and 3.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Might be a battle here.
So here comes Wigan now around the final corner and he jumps onto the front row. I don't know who's next. I think it might be Matthias.
Oh yeah,
He's looking
okay.
good.
Oh, he's looking really
looking good. Yeah. There
Is
he
this a
goes then,
54?
will he snatch pole back. Let's do it.
Will.
He
Yeah,
does.
by
Wow.
well, a lot.
Wow.
Jeez. Oh, okay.
Migos remains 6th but improves of City.
Wow, nice lap.
Now goes around the final corner.
Come on,
He improves in time but not position. As Jack Berman now goes round the final corner
nice had a lap.
and he jumps into 6th place.
Oh, nice. Pretty much almost mid-table for Jack Bowman, so
So Joey now is also
pretty easy
improving
lap then.
out of the 2 hairpins. Improving in sector 3. Could he jump? Oh no, he's run a bit wide there. So that can help his run as he goes into the final sector. VTR in sector 1, so seems like in sector 1 VTR's got Matthias, but can he keep the momentum going for the next 2? Well, the next 3 sectors of Lorenzo's had a fall somewhere. As Joey cross line, he jumps into 7th.
Improves by 1. Was it 1 spot? You would think he was 8th for that lap, so Joey moving up a position.
Saya towing around VTR, so VTR will gain a nice little bit of a slipstream. And VTR's actually lost time in sector 2. And Saya's running a Marini number 10. Is that something else that's changed for this weekend? Hopefully VTR doesn't try to overtake Saya, because Saya's improving on this lap, and this could put him high. Oh no, he's lost it in sector 3, but could potentially keep it in sector 4. We've seen a lot more grey sectors now. Probably got like 1 set of tyres left to go for. As the 2 Hondas go around the final corner. Can Saya improve? No, he doesn't. VTR doesn't either. You got me round the loop. Some bike. What's next? Lorenzo's improving in sector 2. He's lost it in sector 3, so going around the final 2 corners, can me improve back to jump back in front of Joey? Matthias' lap hasn't improved, and that might be it, or Matthias might just about get another lap in. It's going to be very tight. Lorenzo now looks to try and jump onto the front row of the grid. Man who stormed to victory in Austria. Had potential to win at Brno, but just didn't go his way. He crosses the line, and he does jump onto the front row in third place. Sorry, Sayer. The warning system still broke. As Sayer now ran in sector 1, and the warning system still. Hopefully it fixes itself for the race. As VTR has had a crash, and that is his quali over. Matthias' quali's over, Jack Berman's quali's over, as well as Sheltex, Chubb and Obsicities. Sayer improving in sector 2. He's actually got VTR as a marker. So a nice marker there. See if Sayer can jump up any further on the grid. I think he's got a secure second row place. I'm pretty sure he'd love a front row. As me is also improving, and Sayer continues to improve. So here comes me now, round turn 16 and turn 17. As Wiggins crashed. So Wiggins lap, that was, there we go, the warnings are working. So Wiggins, who's going to be on a potentially front row going lap, will not improve. Me thing doesn't work, so he must have lost the lap at the end there or something. So, Matthias is your pole sitter in front of VTR and Lorenzo. And then you got on the second row Sayer, Wigan and Jack Berman. Joey in 7th, me in 8th, Sheltex on his debut in 9th, Chubb in 10th on his debut for Suzuki, AC Slayer in 11th, and Obsicity on his debut for LCR in 12th. So what will the weather be at Silverstone? It is late August usually at Silverstone, so that's usually when the weather tends to be good.
I can't count how many times I've actually been to this track in real life, so yeah, crazy man. I think, well, I mean, they started coming here, what, 2010?
Yeah.
Basically, obviously I couldn't go last year because of COVID, so I've been here every year from 2010 to 2019, so fortunately last year we couldn't go, but I doubt we will be able to this year, but hopefully next year of race of 2022 we'll hopefully be able to return and adapt to normal. It's definitely a decent track to go to. I've normally watch at turn 1 of Cops on the inside of the track, or by Brooklands is another good place to watch. Brooklands Southfield area, so not too bad. Quite flat, very flat as well, so this is the first time Jack can't actually see who is ready and who's not ready, so something to do for you as well.
Yeah, we're just waiting on me for now.
Okay.
Did me qualify?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody had a lap. Everybody got a qualifying lap in, so Jack Berman was the last person to set a valid lap. So.
Alright, just Slayer, and then we're ready to go.
Awesome. Awesome.
And now we're waiting on me. Probably just changing tires or something.
Yeah.
There we go.
Right, here we go. It's a short run down to turn 1, so you wouldn't really expect the front guys to have to brake. Probably just lift off a bit, but it's turn 1, so
yeah,
God knows what's going to happen.
I'm concerned. I'm more concerned about Maggots and Beckett's, if I'm brutally honest.
And it's
gonna be the...
in Silverstone, and Matthias has got an absolute launch. Lorenzo's got an absolute launch as well. And Sire takes the lead as Jack Berman's gone down. And Joey's gone down as well. But back at the front, it is Sire who takes the lead from Matthias. And he's... And VTR's gone down.
Oh, I think he went on the inside of somebody and just... Yeah. He's taking someone with him.
So...
Did he did? No, he didn't actually. Very lucky he went on the inside.
So 2 Repsols down as well as Joey. Joey's got down again.
Oh no.
But Sire, the early leader, got an absolute launch from the second row of the grid. Managing to take...
my god.
Matthias goes wide.
On the inside of Chubb, but he doesn't make his signals on the grass. It's Sire in first.
Oh my god, that's Wigan. Wigan gone really wide. Is Megan able to get the... Oh no!
Milestone in a nutshell, that.
Yeah. And me goes to Sheltex. Oh my god, how did they not crash? There's loads of people running wide at that corner. They're probably trying to do overtakes. Matthias now looks to close in on Sire. And Lorenzo right in the wings, ready to pick up any pieces that may occur. Can Matthias go for a move into heavy? AC Slayer's gone down as well. They're all going.
Oh,
they're all dropping.
Suzuki went with him.
And Wigan defending off VTR. VTR looks to go up the inside. Falls and he barges his way through, and Jack Bowen takes the place as well. So it's all kicking off here.
Oh, it's carnage at Silverstone right now.
And back at the front, Matthias running wide in a couple of corners here, so a little bit of inconsistency here at the first lap, but that might be just down to fuel, we don't know. But so far, Sire's doing the perfect thing, and he's out in front. As we look back, as we can see Wigan looking to try and retake the place from Jack Berman. Round Woodcut, trying to do a Rins, maybe into two, and maybe make a move into turn 1. Jack Berman's running a much better line and is able to hold him off. And Sire's pulling a little bit of a gap here.
Yeah,
I
think Nelson's going to be pretty happy about this so far, with Sire being in the LCR Honda Castro Junior team.
I'm pretty happy about
the main league, so he's pretty happy with that right now. See one of the juniors out in front, so but still a long way to go, still a fair few laps to go, so anything can happen in this race. And Matthias is still pretty much right on the back of Sire. Lorenzo is kind of dropping off a little bit more to Matthias, and me once again doing pretty good in 4th.
Yep.
So me looking pretty good at the moment. He had a pretty good race last round at Brno, I believe, as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
It was that one where I had shouts when I read a bit wide. Who else was that? Jack Berman as well. Oh, that was AC a bit.
Oh my dear lord, it's 3 Hondas going into farm corner, and somehow all that's gone well. Jack Berman goes up the inside of VTR. Matthias.
What a move.
Matthias has gone down. Oh my god, his bike's been back. Oh no, he's prone on the track. Oh no, guys, please don't hit that.
Oh no.
And he's back on. So, I know what's happened. Him and Sire had coming together at a guess, because those two are swapping positions. So we'll have to see that. As VTR goes up the inside of Matthias now. VTL forcing the championship leader wide. This is a chance for a lot of people to try and pounce on Matthias' championship lead.
Right, back up the inside, he's made it stick.
VTL's able to hold the front power and he's through. VTL goes back up the inside.
There's the power of the Honda kicking in.
Oh, and he's just slices his nose in front as VTL's rear actually kicks out a bit there, probably.
Oh my god, and he's ran incredibly wide, and Jack Bowman's ran a bit wide again as Jack gained the position there.
And Matthias inherits.
He's lost it, he's given it back.
Inherits 5th.
Did he gain a position of that?
No.
Nope.
No, Wigan took him back.
He lost it to actually Wigan.
Yeah.
He let Wigan through.
So Matthias now looks to charge to the podium. This is something we're not used to seeing with Matthias. Usually he takes the lead and he's never seen again, but he's got the work to do thanks to Sire. I don't know exactly what happened with them, but all we can say is thanks to Sire leading, I guess it's just disturbed Matthias' potential rhythm as the battle for 6th place is heating up.
Definitely. Keep an eye on these guys right now because these riders are very close together as a couple of guys running just slightly wide. It's easily done. Yeah. But Nelson definitely being race director this round is definitely putting the warnings out for a lot of the guys.
It's going to work.
He's giving these juniors a bit of a smoke with the warnings. So
yep.
So he's got to be on his toes with these boys.
Matthias is getting right onto the back of his teammate now for this round. Could potentially make a move in the next couple of corners if close enough. So going around the penultimate corner, and he's got the inside of Sheltex, but Sheltex looks to hold it round the outside, and he does so nicely there.
He's not helping out his teammate too much here with the championship.
Well,
no, his teammate for today, I should say. It's Matthias on the grass.
Well, he just stayed off the grass there, luckily. Otherwise, that could have been another crash. But Matthias is also just at the fastest lap at a rate of 55.9, so he's on the charge.
Yeah. He's got the work to do, coming up to the halfway point on this, at the end of this lap when Sire crosses the line. It's pretty much halfway through. So,
it's now into Stowe.
He's got the work to do.
Oh, Matthias takes a lot more corner speed compared to Sheltex, and that forces him to run wide, and VTL might be able to make a move of some sort if he's close enough. No, he's not.
Quite, but he gains a bit of time through there actually, but he's lost it again coming out, it looks like, but
as they all go through Abbey and Farm.
Yeah.
Matthias might be setting up for a move here up the round the outside.
Whoa!
Which will turn to the inside.
Here. He's going to try it on the
Sheltex gives him plenty of space, possibly a bit too much space, and now because that's let Matthias through and VTR through as well because he couldn't get the optimum line. So now Matthias sets his sights on me. He's got a 2-second gap, and he's got 6 laps to go. I'm pretty sure with Matthias' pace, it shouldn't be too much of a problem for him, but you never know.
No, I think Matthias would like to get a podium now. Really, I think the podium will be his goal.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's been the 4. Is it round 5? This is now, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Matthias currently, he's had 3 wins and 1 second place, so he's been pretty consistent. He's almost done a Deck Fallen, how Deck did in the main league last season. Deck had pretty much first and second in every single race, bar 1, I believe. So
2.
Bar 2. I apologize. Bar 2. So Matthias could be on to do a bit of a similar thing in the junior.
Yeah. We'll have to see, as Matthias is now already less than a second behind me. Also point out that Sire is 6.5 seconds in front of Lorenzo. Wow. So he's got quite a nice comfortable gap. as when they cross the line they'll reach the halfway stage.
Yeah.
So, not a bad first off for Sayat.
Not at all.
But everyone's still kind of close, just a bit spread out.
Yeah.
So, hopefully they can start getting closer. Sayat's actually, I don't know when this was, because it's a bit delayed, but Sayat has got the fastest lap of the race at this point, for 55.5. Here comes Matthias now through the hairpins. Seems very strong for this section.
Yeah.
As he now as he looks to get into the slipstream with me.
It's looking good.
Could he? Where will he make the move? So Wigan struggled to pass me last week.
Whoa. I'm gonna say he might wait till the back, maybe the hang straight potentially. Could wait until then.
Oh, you see Slayer's gone down.
If the move is there, then he'll do it before that.
So going through Woodcut. Lorenzo's just there as well, so and Matthias sets the fastest lap of the race.
Yeah.
Through cups they go.
Actually both catching Lorenzo, so Ooh. There we go, this could be where the move comes.
He's gonna get a much better exit than me. He's lost a bit of slipstream. This might be it. He's going to set the move up. Pulls alongside. And he outbreaks me and he goes up the inside.
Will he run wide though?
He has run wide. Can me get him back? Yes, Matthias just holds off me. As now Matthias looks to take Lorenzo! My god!
Jesus.
And me runs very wide. So me has lost quite a lot of places there. Probably just getting brought in by the draft. As VTR now sets his sights on me, as well as Wigan still behind Jack Berman too. Struggling to get past the Honda. As Matthias now looks to make his move at the hairpins. Matthias defends in the first one. Matthias just gets a great exit though. He goes round the outside.
Oh god.
And Matthias undercuts him and he is through.
Jeez.
That was close.
Lorenzo's bike a bit squirrely on the rear, but saying that, if you notice Jack as well, Lorenzo's rear is overheating slightly, so that might explain why there was a bit of a bobble coming out of that corner there. It was a bit red going out there.
Looks to maybe undercut. No, he can't. Maybe get an exit on me and try to move up Woodcut. You know, it's very difficult.
Matthias already pulled a big gap on Lorenzo. I think what Matthias will want to do now is he'll want to create a bit of a gap to Lorenzo and then just manage everything, just get into a nice little rhythm and just bring the bike home in second, because Saya being 8 seconds out in front, unless Saya runs wide or makes a mistake, Matthias won't be able to catch him definitely. So
also we're
manage that gap, which he's doing now. And
also Wigan has managed to pass Jack Berman at some point over the past lap. I think don't know when that was, but it'd be some point in sector 3 or 4.
He's right past, just in front of him now, so he might have done it not long ago. So
yeah, it was definitely sector 3 or 4, but don't know when it was. But Lorenzo now getting hounded by me and VTR. As Lorenzo out takes quite a late braking, and VTR looks to undercut underneath me, but me defends his back, defends himself very well, puts him in the right place.
His rear tyre looks very
cold,
a bit cool and
so cold, I reckon he's definitely gone for a hard rear then.
Hard rear, definitely. I reckon he's gonna soft.
Oh, VTR goes round the inside of Abby. That is nice.
Yeah, he's on the hard rear.
And now he goes up the inside of VTR through the hairpins. And he's gonna he holds off VTR very nicely there. And now Wigan looks to try and take VTR, so we got a 4-way battle for 3rd place, well, possibly 5-way depending on how close Jack Berman is. It says he's 6/10, so he's probably in the perfect position to pick up any pieces. As Lorenzo's run very wide, and me goes round the outside.
Oh wow!
Oh my god! And VTR goes up the inside. Oh no!
Oh no! Oh, is he taking Wigan with him? No,
he hasn't.
Fine. Wiggins lost a bit of time though.
So VTR's
Whoa,
podium
Lorenzo
chances up
cutting.
in smoke.
Got a bit there, and he does have contact with me.
Oh my god!
How has he saved that?
How's he stayed on? That is very lucky there. That did not go wrong. Me now goes very wide, and Lorenzo hits the back of me as me rejoins the track. Me now it's the curb. It's all chaos. They're all pushing to the limits here for this third place. Could go to anyone. Lorenzo gets in the slipstream, pulls alongside as they go into Stowe. Lorenzo sits me up and he goes through, but could potentially run wide as me goes up the inside. Lorenzo holds position.
Move here.
Into the Vale chicane. Me goes up the inside.
Nice.
And he's through. But can Lorenzo get the exit?
Compromise his run though, but no, he's actually got a decent run. But Lorenzo going
he's going for
the inside in contact.
Down the Sir Lewis Hamilton straight as they go now in to Abbey and Farm. Lorenzo goes up the inside. Me's looking to hold it through Abbey. Just can't. No. And now Wigan goes up the inside.
Wigan jumps into the
four.
Into the mix
now me.
Now, yeah.
Oh no!
Oh no!
It's off the front. Sake of Wigan with him. Oh no!
Jack Berman into 4th position. I think if Jack finishes in this position or even beats Lorenzo, this would definitely be his best result of the junior.
Lorenzo
a couple of podiums in Moto 2, but he could be on for a first podium in the VollGazz junior.
Lorenzo survived all of that chaos, and now
how's the tires looking, guys?
Lorenzo's tyres are extremely hot. What Jack Berman's like, exactly the same. So these two are in exactly the same boat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sire's tyre is orange, Matthias's is light green. And fly through turn 1. So yeah, most people, I reckon some have gone for like mediums, others have gone for hards.
Yeah, I reckon the mediums are the issue. It's kind of overheating slightly, but then it seems like the hards they're perfectly fine for grip.
Wigan doing a nice move.
The problem.
He does a nice move there just before Chapel, and Wigan's jumped into 7th place. I'm actually called that. Actually call an overtake like that for once. So Jack Berman, he can see the podium right there, but Lorenzo will be trying his best to hold off after.
I already can see he's pushing too hard.
Back at the front though, Sire, he's in Abbey, and he's. As long as he can keep it together, he's got the win in the bag. With Matthias in 2nd by himself, Lorenzo in 3rd, with Jack Berman in 4th, still within a 2nd.
So he definitely called that right though, with Jack Berman. When there was 4 of them together, he said he was in the perfect position to pick up the pieces, and he definitely did so.
Lorenzo
behind that little group.
There's lost a little bit of time there through the 2 hairpins, and Jack is now right on the back of Lorenzo. But he's right very wide.
Almost on the grass, nearly.
And he's in the slipstream. Lorenzo moves across and defends.
He's gonna go for it.
Lorenzo sits the bike up. He's ran wide as well. There's contact between the two. Jack goes up the inside as we start the final lap, and Jack's through on Lorenzo.
Come on, Jack!
Oh wow!
All right.
Nice. So Jack Berman on course for a potential first podium in junior. As if you watch the Moto2 races, he has actually had a couple in there, but he could be on, like I said earlier, for his first junior podium.
This will also be a big test for Jack right here, because like the pressure of having his first podium, so a huge amount of points for the championship as well. It's just high pressure.
Lorenzo takes the position back, but Jack's going to get the slipstream plus Honda power.
And I do actually think these two are actually the youngest riders in the on the grid as well, I believe.
One thing that could decide this race though is penalty time. I have just realised that. Lorenzo hasn't got any, Jack has, so Lorenzo will have to stay in a close proximity of Jack, and he will have to take the 3rd place. But it's not that simple, because Lorenzo won't know that as Jack gets very close to Lorenzo. Lorenzo just needs to put a good 3rd sector together and just hold it for the last sector, as the right side of that tyre is not allowing him to do so.
Jack actually got a nice line through there. He seemed to get the bike out of the corner quite well, and he stayed really nicely inside the limits there. So, but he's got a gap to his teammate in 5th. So
Lorenzo taking it
everybody...
nice and careful. Whoa! Oh! And that might be it. That might be all she wrote for the podium chances of Jack. As Sire now
it there and stick with the 4th maybe.
He comes out of the penultimate corner and he goes around World Cup for the final time to win his first race in VollGazz. Matthias.
Jack is really close. Jack is really close.
He's gonna try it.
Oh no! Oh no! He tried and it just did not work. And Lorenzo takes 3rd, VTR takes 4th, Wigan takes 5th, me takes 6th, Jack takes 7th after all that. Joey 8th, Sheltex in 9th, Chubb in 10th, AC will cross the line in 11th, and Absicity will finish in 12th position.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Who wants to call out the finishing results then?
Just wait till I confirm it real quick.
No problem. What a race that was. Do you want me to call it out then, guys, or who's doing it? Yeah. Alright, so this is your race results of VollGazz Round 5 at Silverstone. The Junior League, you've got Sire with the win, for a very comfortable 6 seconds. Lead over Matthias in 2nd with another top 2 finish, and he will extend his championship further. With Lorenzo in 3rd, with the despite having that huge battle with Jack Berman, he does come out on top with VTR in 4th after the incident on the first lap at Magnussen Beckett's. Wigan in 5th, with actually the person the best lap of the race, with 55.4.
Yeah.
With me in 6th, Jack Berman with that crash at Luffield on the final lap puts him down to 7th. With Joey in 8th, with a bit of a bad start to the race, but he managed to get back some points. With Schultz on his wildcard in 9th. With Chubb in 10th, AC in 11th, and then running off today's lineup is Absicity in 12th.
Alright. Yeah, sorry for cutting you off there, but also need to point out me as race director gave Lorenzo and Jack a 210 penalty as well, so they both got an extra penalty with it for track extending, so they were quite extending a lot, so that's why I gave out the penalties today, but the results didn't change from it, so let's continue.
Yeah. Just gotta wait for the guys to up in the party with have to wait for Lorenzo and Matthias. I don't know if they're already here. I'm not too sure. I know your race winner is in the party at the moment, so definitely one of the best races I've seen so far. Very, very action-packed, so the guys definitely put on a bit of a show today with Nelson, should we say, dishing out the warnings quite a bit, so Good job,
Yep.
Nelson. He's putting discipline down like I don't know what.
We've got Saya, we've got Lorenzo, just Matthias. Yeah.
And then you guys do make the call of when we start, because Matthias could join in. Matthias might not even hop in, we don't know yet.
Yeah, so okay, you guys can start with second and
Because
first.
we don't,
So,
because we had a similar issue with,
yeah.
what was it, with last week, so I just thought, you know, oh, here he is.
There he
Okay,
is.
there you go.
Alright, I'll see you then.
Alright, so
Please.
okay, Lorenzo, are you there? Well, on Lorenzo, another podium for you. You had a good battle with Jack Berman, but you managed to win over the battle there, and you got another podium. So, well done, and just tell us about how the race went. Thank you, Lorenzo. Very nice interview there, and well done. I'm sure we will see you on the podium again at another round very soon. So, well done. Bye.
Ciao.
Who's doing second?
Pete Nelson?
Check.
Okay, you want me to do it?
Alright, so in
Confused.
second place here. Saya. Oh no, Saya was first, right? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay then. I'm sorry. Matthias. So, today, you came in second place. Normally, you keep your consistent pace going from the start of the race. Today was a bit different. Lots more competition and lots more mistakes today. So, tell us a bit how the race went for you. All right, yeah. All right, nice job, Matthias. And I believe you extend your championship even further now, and off to the next one.
Saya, are you here? Yeah, yeah. So you had a great start from I think fifth place, and you led for the whole race. You had a bit of pressure from Matthias to begin with, and then he crashed. We don't know how I don't know how that happened, but with how it seemed from your point of view, but then you just took the lead. You just took the lead and extended, and you won with a nice gap. So how was it for you? Well done, Sayer, in your first win. Hopefully you can continue to get more podiums and victories in the future. Yeah. So that has been round 5 at Silverstone for VollGazzRacing Season 3 Junior, and we'll see you tomorrow for the main race as well as Sachsenring for the Moto2s. So we'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.